Hello, this is Sunrise Daily TV, your #1 news and entertainment channel. My name is Prince Chimeze Richards, the CEO of Sunrise Daily TV and Sunrise Youth Entrepreneur Initiative, LTD GT. Please make Sunrise Daily TV your #1 news channel.
Yeah, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your favorite boy, TC Virus, aka Oga Director. Guys, I want you to subscribe to Sunrise Daily TV. Sunrise Daily TV.
Now beg at the beggar. Subscribe for more updates.
Good day, everyone. Welcome back to Sunrise Daily TV. My name is Anioma Precious Uzochukwu. I have here with me the president of Ohanaeze Youth Council. Please, sir, can you introduce yourself?
All right, my name is Comrade Bayaka. I'm the national president of Ohanaeze Council. Thank you.
You have been a frontline campaigner for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Do you think his release will stop insecurity in Southeast?
Well, thank you so much. When people ask this question, do you think his release will stop insecurity? It is better we put so many things or we give a detailed explanation concerning the genesis of insecurity in Southeast. Before the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu in 2021, there was peace in Southeast. The pro-Biafrans, the agitators, they are asking for referendum in Nigeria. They have been doing a peaceful demonstration with the non-violence movement, which IPOB also declared that their process of the actualization of the state of Biafra is a true non-violence movement. Until when he was arrested and the issue of the Orlu prison break, and we have said severally that Orlu prison break is a project to demonize IPOB by the former President Muhammad Buhari, because the Orlu prison break, the operation that lasted for more than 4 hours without any reprisal attack from the security agents, made us to suspect the government of the day when this incident took place. We have never hide our feelings in this regard. So the insecurity in Southeast is a planned conspiracy to demonize IPOB, because the IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu, they have been agitating, and there was no insecurity in Southeast until when he was arrested from Orlu prison break, and there is crisis all over the Southeast. So when somebody asks, do you think as if the IPOB are causing insecurity? Let me make it clear, the IPOB has no business with insecurity in Southeast. That is a simple truth. Thank you.
Okay. Why haven't the Southeast leaders met Tinubu since after the meeting of the governors?
I think most often people use this political language, Southeast leaders. The question I keep asking our people, in actual sense, if we have Southeast leaders, if we have leaders in Southeast, because this is 3 years Nnamdi Kanu was arrested,
from President Muhammad Buhari administration to this Tinubu administration. Obviously, we have leaders in Southeast that lack empathy. We have leaders in Southeast that have lost control over the people. We have leaders in Southeast that they are just rulers who are ruling according to their own selfish desire. Because if we have leaders in Southeast, they're supposed to make a case of Nnamdi Kanu the time Nnamdi Kanu was adopted from Kenya, because Nigeria failed to follow the legal procedure of the extraordinary detention on the issue of Nnamdi Kanu. They failed. So if we have leaders in Southeast, they could have questioned the federal government and resisted even the federal government even trying to try Nnamdi Kanu, because you cannot try Nnamdi Kanu in any court in Nigeria. Like what happened in 1984 when Umaru Dikko was arrested or kidnapped or adopted in UK. The British government stopped the arrest. That if you want to arrest him, you must follow the legal process to arrest him. So the Southeast leaders we are talking about, they knew the process. Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, knowing that it is illegal, but they kept quiet, they kept adamant. In fact, one can say that they are part of the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu. Because keeping quiet in a crime means that you are part of that crime. And I have said it, they are waking up late because the damages has already been done. A lot of damages in Southeast that need both political and economic repair. In fact, it is unfortunate. I can say that what happened within this period of unknown government in Southeast, as orchestrated by the government of President Muhammad Buhari, is more heavy than what happened to us in 1966 to 1970. The Biafra, the genocide against the Biafras, particularly the Igbos, that lasted for 3 years. So the Southeast governors and leaders, they wake up very late. It is very, very unfortunate that we have these crops of leaders that don't care about the political interests of our people. Now, anyway, there is an adage in Igbo language, let's watch them, not going to press that we had a meeting, we are going to meet Tinubu, this and that. What we want is the unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu. I want the Southeast governors and leaders to mark action, mark their words with action, not just making a statement. It is very, very important at this time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Do you see Nnamdi Kanu coming out soon?
Yes, of course, because Nnamdi Kanu needs to come out soon and immediately, because the court in Nigeria cannot try him. What they need to do, either they release him unconditionally or they send him back to Kenya and follow the normal process to bring him to Nigeria to try him if they want to try him. These are just the two options facing Nigeria government on a Nnamdi Kanu matter case. So they need to release him or they send him back to Kenya. Simple. That is what the law provides.
Okay. Recently, you appeared on Arise TV condemning the proposal to create Orlu State from Imo State. Since you are from Orlu, why do you support the creation of Anioma State?
I think I, as the president of Ohanaeze Youth Council, I represent a people. And there is no reasonable and progressive Igbo person that should be talking about Orlu State. In fact, at this time, the proposed Orlu State is as a result of few political profiteers and people who see politics as a means of earning a living. There is no reasonable progressive Igbo person that will be talking about Orlu State. We are aware that part of the principles that guided the creation of the geopolitical zones in Nigeria is people with the same political history and cultural identity. And on that note, Anioma or the Igbos in Delta, they are not supposed to be in South-South. They're supposed to be in Southeast. So the creation of Anioma State and ceding them to Southeast is part of the mistake the Nigerian government did in the past. They want to correct it. And every reasonable person from any part of Southeast should encourage this correction the federal government want to do on the issue of marginalization against the Igbos or creating part of the Igbo area to another geopolitical zones. So logically, we're supposed to talk about Anioma. The Anioma, or even the Delta North alone has 9 local governments, including the Igbos in Edo and part of the Okwani, the Ndoni people that we are ceded to River State. They will be carved out to form the new Anioma State. So as an Igbo person and somebody that is representing Igbo interests, the Anioma will serve the interests of Southeasterners, will serve the interests of Ndi Igbo, will serve the interests of Nigeria based on the principle of geographical zones creation in Nigeria. Because they say that, but if you watch in the Southwest, the Yorubas, they are in one zone. So that is how it's supposed to be to the Igbos. So we are asking for equity. We are asking for something that is reasonably enough to ask for. And that is Anioma State. We cannot be talking about Orlu. In fact, Orlu shouldn't exist in this issue. Nobody should mention Orlu or mention any other state. Some people are talking about other states. No. So we are talking about Anioma. They are qualified to have the state. And I want to tell the public today that Anioma people paid the ultimate price and sacrifice on the issue of during the genocide in Nigeria. The Asaba massacre. There are a lot of things that we need to consider to say yes, they are due to have a state. When Delta State was created and Babangida, ceded the capital to Asaba, the Izo people and the other ethnic tribes within the present Delta State revolted against it, that why must the state capital be in Asaba. And if you watch historically, when James Ibori was governor, they have a mini government house at Warri, meaning that in action and in all ramification, they don't even see Asaba as the supposed state capital of Delta State. They don't want Asaba people. So these are the reasons we are demanding that, hence you people don't want Asaba people, let them have their own state and be carved to Southeast. That is what we are asking, so that there will be regional equity and zonal equity in Nigeria. Thank you.
I'm going to also ask you a very simple question. Before I talk, I want to ask you a very simple question. If you know that you want a state, your state, our state, to be created from the 9 local government areas that make up Anioma, if you know that you support this idea, say yeah. If you think that you don't want it, for whatever reason, say no. So the ayes have 8, isn't it? Laugh yourselves. Laugh yourselves.
Since you are in support of the Anioma state, the creation of Anioma state, do you think that the Anioma people will be better off to the southeast?
Like I told you before that one of the reasons they considered in creating geopolitical zones is people with the same political history and cultural identity. This is what the federal government considered. So naturally, Anioma is supposed to be in southeast. They're supposed to be part of southeast. And they are happy for it. They want to have their own state and they want to be part of the east. Because if we call for maybe a Zuna meeting where the leaders are talking, speaking Igbo, they're speaking Igbo, they will be hearing you. But, you know, saying in South, if they're speaking in Ijo, another person will not hear Ijo or hear Ogonima. So, but if they are in southeast here, if you speak Igbo, they are hearing Igbo. They are Igbo people. In fact, I have said it severally that the Anioma people are more Igbo than any part of Igbo land. Because what happened in Asaba, like I told you, they used they shaded their blood for the sake of the Igbos and for the sake of peace in Nigeria. So they are overqualified to have states than to talk about Orlu or other states. So we are supporting a normal state with our bones, with our blood, with everything within our reach. It is their right to have it. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. What is your advice to those who are in the Senate and those who are in the House of Assembly who are proposing these bills?
I think it is time for the National Assembly to show their patriotism as leaders of Nigeria. And showing such patriotism is doing something that will support peace, something that will support unity in Nigeria. Like I said, supporting Anioma State and dropping any of the proposed states in southeast is showing that patriotism, that there is a need to create Anioma State to balance the political equity, for southeast to have their own states like others. So I appeal to them to see the creation of Anioma State as a promotion of peace, equity, as a solution to the long-age marginalization against the southeast people. They need to show this patriotism. They need to demonstrate this leadership empathy that for years southeast is marginalized. So I'm appealing to the senators in southwest, south, the middle belt and the north to see this as an opportunity, because part of the issues that is causing agitation in southeast among the pro-Biafra is this marginalization. So I think creating Anioma State is part of the step, or is part of things, something they need to do to make sure that these people that are talking about we need Biafra and say, okay, we are giving you people one more state. There is always negotiation in political issues and political matters. You cannot beat a child and ask a child not to cry. So denying the southeast or denying the creation of Anioma State is like beating a child and asking a child not to cry. So there is a need for our National Assembly. I'm pleading on behalf of the Igbo youth to see the creation of Anioma State as a symbol of equity, a symbol of fairness and justice in Nigeria. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you so much, sir. We are glad to have you. You're welcome in our midst.
Thank you so much. And I want you people to project Anioma State as a symbol of equity in Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you. We have come to the end of this interview. Subscribe. See you next time.
Hello, this is Sunrise Daily TV, your number one news and entertainment channel. My name is Prince Chimeze Richards, the CEO of Sunrise Daily TV and Sunrise Youth Entrepreneur Initiative, LTD GT. Please make Sunrise Daily TV your number one news channel.
Yeah, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your favorite boy, TC Virus, aka Oga Director. Guys, I want you to subscribe to Sunrise Daily TV. Sunrise Daily TV.
Now beg at the beg una. Subscribe for more.